One of my favorite underdog stories from this season has to be Crystal Palace winning the FA Cup against Man City 2. You know we had to hate watch. I'm sorry, Man City fans. Crystal Palace better build a wall for this guy, Dean Henderson, because that's exactly what he was in this final. But who would I be to not mention this guy, Eberechi, my Nigerian brother? But before we talk about the guy who scored the goal, can we talk about the guy who set up the goal? Bro, I rate this Mateta guy so highly. I don't know why more clubs aren't trying to get at him like that. Man, you got a spot for you if you're watching John Philippe.
They don't got a clue in the fucking world.
But he's the one who sets up this play. Then Munoz, another right back that has been brilliant this season. My God. Crosses it to Eze, who slots it away to stun the City fans. What a team this is. Imagine if they still had Olise. No! Just like that, Man City wanted to get it back in blood. And Tyreek Mitchell almost had blood on his hands for this penalty he conceded on Bernardo Silva. Luckily, for whatever reason, Haaland was like, hey Marmoush, you can have this one. If you watch Marmoush quite a bit, very talented player, but he loves that across the goal shot, and Dean Henderson, being the very talented goalkeeper, matched this with a great save to keep Crystal Palace ahead. Now for the rest of the game, all Crystal Palace had to do was just Jose Mourinho park the bus and they would get the dub. But there would not be a final without controversy though, and many claimed Dean Henderson should have received a red for this act right here. But regardless, Man City couldn't break down Crystal Palace's defense and they won their first major trophy in over 119 years. Damn! Crystal has finally entered its palace. Now the next underdog story was another hate watch for me personally. Hey, it's not my fault Liverpool and City are both rivals of my team. And that my team is garbage. Yeah, that definitely adds to it. But Newcastle strike first in the Carabao Cup and it's Newcastle's very own Dan Burn. I swear this guy Dan Burn cannot be a real human being. This guy is 6'6". He's the tallest person in the city of Newcastle and he's out here doing this. But you gotta love the guy. I know Newcastle fans do because that goal just put them 1-0 ahead in the Carabao Cup final. And just like Crystal Palace, these guys have not won a trophy in a long time, 70 years to be precise, so they definitely are going all out in this. Now Liverpool breaks, Salah plays a great ball to Diaz back to Jota, and what in the Nicholas Jackson. Thereon it just got worse for Liverpool. What a ball to Isaac, and bro, Isaac in the penalty area, I think we all know how deadly this guy is. And let's not forget, he gave us this iconic picture. My word, the aura is through the roof, no glaze. Liverpool didn't give up though. What a save from Nick Pope. Now Harvey Elliott gets the ball back, plays a perfect ball to Chiesa, and Chiesa with a smooth finish. Hey, any Liverpool fans watching, why did you guys genuinely buy this guy? Because I mean, he doesn't get as much game time as he's supposed to get. What hurts me is that he's actually a very good player. Though I'm genuinely curious, Liverpool fan or not, if you know why, let me know down in the comments below. However, that late goal was not enough to beat Newcastle. And the Underdogs get their first trophy in 70 years. Wow, what a time to be a Newcastle fan. The Magpies are truly flying again. But the Underdogs keep on winning, and that's exactly what Bologna did against the favorites AC Milan in the Coppa Italia. But first of all, can we talk about the save from Mignon? And I just realized like a few days ago, I've actually been saying his name wrong the whole time. I don't know how, but I've actually been calling him Mainan and deadass believing that's his actual name. However, Milan actually almost got one back themselves if it wasn't for this amazing double save. And just like the Crystal Palace game, all Bologna needed to beat AC Milan was just one goal. And it came from the man Dan Ndoi in the 53rd minute to seal the first trophy for Bologna in over 51 years. Safe to say that this 2025 season has been very historic for some clubs, but also some players too. Even Harry Kane won a trophy. Obviously Bayern are not underdogs by any means, but this guy Harry Kane, people started to believe this guy was really cursed. Not win a single major trophy until this year. Now that he has, what are they gonna say now? Just unfortunate that he couldn't win a trophy while he was at Spurs, but with his compatriot Son, who also won a trophy this year, but we do not speak on that. And actually on that note, I think this is where the video is actually going to end. Now that I think about it, if you guys did like this type of video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, share it to your friends, you know what I'm saying? People say that we a little underrated. If you would like to help change that and claim your OG badge right now, feel free to support your boy. Didn't see the last video how Spain won the 2012 Euros? I recommend you check it out if you haven't already, and if you have, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.